Hey, all my little love bugs. First of all, I want to apologize that I haven't made a video in a while. I've been really busy with school, and then school makes me tired, so then I want to sleep all the time, and just, I apologize, okay? I'm sorry. Sincerely sorry. But today, I want to make a video about the things I hate on social media and the types of people I hate on social media, because it's become very aggravating to me, which is why I've kind of stayed off of social media, kind of. Um, but Instagram is the first one I want to talk about because Instagram bothers the hell out of me. I used to love Instagram. I used to always be on Instagram. I used to always be scrolling through my timeline and all that. But Instagram thought they needed to be like Twitter and have direct messages. Why do you need to send someone a direct message of a picture that you can text to them? I don't understand. I think it's unnecessary, and I personally don't use it at all. It is an unused feature on Instagram for me. But the types of people I hate on Instagram are the ones to constantly post pictures, like over and over and over again. Like you will be scrolling through your timeline and have 20 pictures from the same person. You do not need to do that. It's unnecessary. Instagram is not Twitter. You cannot continuously post things. It's not like that. The next one I want to talk about is Twitter. There's nothing really on Twitter that I hate. I love using Twitter. I've used Twitter for 3-4 years now. But I hate when I tweet something and there's always that one person that always has to constantly comment on it. Like everything I tweet, there's that one person that has to constantly comment on everything I tweet. That's not necessary. I didn't ask your opinion on what I was tweeting. I was tweeting it to get my feelings out there. See, I just get very aggravated with people because they just do some unnecessary shit, and I'm like, why? Why was that needed? It wasn't. I don't see where it was needed at all. The next thing, I did write these down on my phone, so you see me looking, I'm looking at my phone because I had to be somewhat prepared. I don't really use Facebook. I use it for game requests because I seem to get them all the time, and my mother likes to blow my Facebook up because she's old and still uses it. Sorry, Mom, love you, but you already know this, so. Um, but I think the biggest pet peeve I have about Facebook is young people like my age that still use Facebook. Like, there's so many other things out there for you to use to get in touch with me, like Twitter. I'm always on Twitter. Text me. I hate when people want to message me through Facebook. Like, I have a phone for a reason. Text me. Like, kick me, whatever. Kick's a big thing too. Um, I don't know. Kick bothers me in general. I don't know. Like, I use it all the time, but Kick is just one of those things where I'm like, why was this needed? Like, we have phones with texting on them. Why was Kick needed? It's just a messenger app. Like, but everybody seems to use it, so it's just a mess. Social media really just gets on my nerves because it's just unnecessary. And then like when people feel the need to fight on social media, like why do you need to fight on Instagram? Why is that needed? I don't understand. You don't like what they posted? Then don't look at it. Like, oh, and Twitter fights? Okay. I've been in my fair share of Twitter fights. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Like 3 years ago. Like now, if somebody were to try to fight with me on Twitter, I'd be like, "What are you doing? Get out of here!" And I would unfollow you because you were obviously not needed in my life. Not only that, but if you are gonna sit behind your phone screen or behind your computer screen and talk mad shit, then you better have, for better lack of words, you better have the balls to come and say it to my face. Like, don't sit behind your phone and tweet all of this shit about me, but then when I see you in person, you not have shit to say. Don't do that, because that's just going to aggravate me. Okay, well, now that I've. Oh, and Tumblr is, like, my favorite thing in the entire world, and honestly, Tumblr is, like, the only place that I like get on and don't have any issues. Like, I love Tumblr. I love everything about Tumblr. I love everybody I follow on Tumblr. Like, Tumblr is honestly the place where there's like freedom. Like, you can post whatever you want on Tumblr and nobody's gonna give you shit for it. Like, ever. Tumblr is just like one big happy family, and I love that. And anybody who has Tumblr understands that. Okay, so now that I've ranted about my hatred for social media, I hope you all have a fabulous day, and I will hopefully, no promises, have a video up next week, but I'm not making any promises because I tend to get busy and time just slips away from me. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you can give it a big thumbs up and leave a comment down below telling me the pet peeves you have about social media and people on social media, because everybody has them. Maybe my next video will be like all my pet peeves, because I have quite a few. I don't know, we'll see. But I love you guys, and stay smiling and be good.